It is great if a coach has his team play a brand of basketball that brings the fans to their feet. But a primary charge for any coach is to put fannies in the seat. Wagner's Mike Deane is trying to keep them there by leading by example. Now, the former Marquette coach has never been known as a restrained guy on the bench, at least not until now. Steve Cyphers has the story of Deane, who thinks it's click it or ticket.
Now, if we can get some stops here, not miss tip-ins, go for John, steal it, and let's run the floor. What are we doing, James?
Wagner head coach Mike Deane describes his style as demonstrative.
Is that a foul? What are you kidding?
Cultivated over 2 decades of coaching.
Mike Deane's going bananas out there. Big hand, Jojo!
But this season, one thing is different. Before Deane buckles down, Deane buckles up.
Let's go! Come on, guys!
It's worked. It's kept me on my butt and on the sideline and not out of the box at all.
The seatbelt is a choice, one Deane made before the season when he learned officials would be encouraged to enforce sideline demeanor rules, especially when it came to a coach leaving the coaching box.
I said, I've got to make sure in a year where we're going to have a pretty good basketball team, I don't hurt my team, that I don't give the officials the opportunity to call technical fouls on me as they're enforcing this point of emphasis.
Jokingly, he said to me, yeah, I'm going to have a seatbelt on my chair. You know me, I had to laugh. Yeah, okay, all right, Mike.
Went to the local salvage yard about 2 miles down the road and told them the whole situation about Mike Deane, and he's a very animated guy, and we need a seatbelt so we can put it on the chair.
They carried it into the gym the first day, and I saw it, I was like, that's ridiculous.
I was like, this is a joke, right?
We're not a good free throw shooting team, which means we're going to be in a lot of close games all year long. And I don't want to have a 2-point technical foul in a swing of possession or swing of momentum affect our team in any negative way.
So when Wagner travels by bus to away games, the seatbelt makes the trip as well.
What comes back good as new. We might have to tighten up the screws every once in a while, but other than that, it's good.
A couple of the refs who I know stop by and say, this is a good thing for us. We don't mind Mike being strapped in.
It can be a good thing for the players, too.
I had a turnover. I looked over to the sideline, and I'd expect him to be right up yelling at me, and I saw him about to get up, but he was locked in his seatbelt. I was like, thank God for the seatbelt.
I think when he yells at his players now, he has to yell a little bit louder because he's sitting down. So he's losing his voice a lot more often these days.
James, don't go behind!
More! More! Smitty! Smitty! Smitty!
Jump to the ball, Smitty!
Somebody will throw a 60-foot pass that gets intercepted, and he's in a mad dash to get up off the seat, and he remembers that he's buckled in and he can't.
I don't think it's helped or hurt. But I think I do just as good a job sitting down, so I might as well rest.
Well, Deane won his 400th game earlier this season. He says, should Wagner make it to the NCAA tournament and he has to fly to a game, then the chair won't make the trip with him because, as Deane said, even Pavlov's dog knew what to do when the bell rang, and I should be trained by then. Or so he said. He'd only gotten 1 tee all year until this week. Against Long Island on Thursday, Deane, oh look, the seatbelt came loose. He's up, and then they had to unrestrain him because he got chased. So much for the Pavlovian response from Mike Deane. You know, many coaches over the years.